Precious metals gave back an overnight rally in London on Wednesday, with gold and silver trading lower for the week so far, but platinum prices still showing a gain, as the ceasefire held between Iran and Israel following US President Trump's weekend airstrikes on the Islamist regime's nuclear research program. "Our nuclear installations have been badly damaged," admitted a spokesman for the Iranian Foreign Ministry to Al Jazeera TV, asserting Iran's right to develop nuclear energy but refusing to be drawn on Trump's claim that Sunday's bombing obliterated Iran's nuclear capabilities, a claim flatly refuted by a leaked US intelligence report. "Thank you, Mr. President," said the Israeli Prime Minister today, retweeting a video of Trump saying that Iran won't be building bombs for a long time, even as Tehran threatened to cease all cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency. "Daddy has to sometimes use strong language," said NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, meantime of yesterday's F-bomb from Trump attacking both Israel and Iran. Rutte also added to his fawning text message to Trump by wanting to say thank you too, this time for the president pushing the North Atlantic Military Alliance's other 31 members into spending 5% of their annual GDP on defense at this week's summit in The Hague by threatening to walk away from the key Article 5 promise of mutual deterrence. "Peak World War III risk is behind us," says precious metals strategist Nikki Shields at Swiss bullion refining and finance group MKS PAMP. So, markets can move to the second-order implication of less nukes in the Middle East and risk-loving dovish comments on US monetary policy. With New York's stock markets edging higher at Wednesday's opening, the MSCI World Index of Rich Economy Equities traded flat from Tuesday's new record-high closing price, up 6.6% for 2025 to date. Gold prices, meanwhile, edged back down to $3,312 per troy ounce after recovering almost $40 from Tuesday's two-week low of $3,295. The silver price slipped back below $36 per ounce, but held 55 cents above yesterday's near three-week low of $35.29. Fellow industrial precious metal platinum briefly dipped back below $1,300 before regaining $15 once more, trading 2.7% below last Thursday's spike to 10-year highs. Betting on US interest rates continued to see the Federal Reserve making two cuts before the end of 2025 as senior Fed officials start jockeying to replace Chairman Jerome Powell, again lambasted for not cutting rates already by Trump on Tuesday, and now joined by his Vice President J.D. Vance. "We don't take into consideration political factors," said Powell to lawmakers in yesterday's regular testimony on monetary policy, refusing multiple times to comment on the economic wisdom or impact of Trump's trade tariffs. Geopolitical turmoil surrounding Israel, Iran, and the US has kept gold well bid, says Jonathan Butler, head of business development and strategy at the Precious Metals Division of Japanese conglomerate Mitsubishi. While bullion now appears to be weakening as haven bids recede, a sharp drop in the dollar, and expectations of US rate cuts later this year remain gold supportive. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.